Draymond Green has never looked impressive on a stat sheet. No scoring titles, no flashy averages, no box score dominance. And yet, somehow, when he's on the floor, teams win more. Defenses tighten, offenses flow, championships happen. This is the paradox of Draymond Green, and this is why his impact can't be measured by stats. Basketball culture loves numbers. Points, rebounds, assists. They're clean, they're simple, they're easy to argue. Draymond Green lives in the space between those numbers. He influences possessions without finishing them. He wins plays before they happen. He controls games without demanding attention. And that's why he's misunderstood. The box score rewards outcomes. Draymond creates process. He doesn't always get the steal. He forces the bad pass. He doesn't always get the block. He alters the shot. He doesn't always get the assist. He makes the pass that leads to the assist. Basketball stats count the final touch. Draymond dominates the moments before it. Draymond isn't an elite defender because of size or athleticism. He's elite because he sees the play early. He reads angles, timing, spacing, tendencies. He's often moving before the offense realizes it's exposed. That anticipation turns average defensive possessions into stops. Draymond rarely hunts blocks. He hunts positioning. Instead of swatting shots into the crowd, he forces players into uncomfortable attempts, floaters, rushed pull-ups, awkward finishes. Those shots don't show up as defensive highlights, but they miss, and missed shots win games. This might be Draymond's most underrated skill. He's constantly talking, calling switches, directing rotations, warning teammates about screens. Most fans never hear it, but defenses fall apart without communication. Draymond doesn't just defend his man, he organizes 5 defenders at once. Elite defenses need a quarterback, someone who sees the whole floor, makes instant decisions, adjusts on the fly. That's Draymond. He's reading offensive actions like a chessboard, reacting 2 moves ahead. When offenses change pace, he changes the coverage. That adaptability doesn't show up in numbers, but it shows up in results. Draymond doesn't rush. Even in chaos, his decisions are calculated. When to help, when to stay home, when to switch, when to gamble. Bad defenders chase highlights. Great defenders choose restraint. Draymond lives in restraint. Players around Draymond defend with more confidence. Why? Because they trust him. They know if they're beaten, he'll rotate. If they switch late, he'll cover. If they misread, he'll recover. That trust allows teammates to play aggressive defense, knowing there's a safety net. That's leadership. Offensively, Draymond isn't a scorer. He's a connector. He reads defensive rotations, keeps the ball moving, sets elite screens, makes quick decisions. He speeds the game up for his team and slows it down for the defense. Offense isn't just about buckets. It's about rhythm. Draymond controls rhythm. Draymond brings edge, intensity, fire, urgency. Sometimes it crosses the line, but often it raises the level of everyone around him. He treats every possession like it matters, because it does. Energy is contagious, especially in high-pressure games. Draymond Green sacrificed personal numbers for team success. Less scoring, less spotlight, more dirty work.
That choice allowed others to flourish. Basketball rewards stars who sacrifice, but rarely celebrates them. Draymond Green's resume isn't built on stats. It's built on defensive dominance, championship-level impact, trust from elite teammates, and success in the biggest moments. When the stakes rise, his value becomes obvious, because winning exposes what matters. Some players win games by filling stat sheets. Others win games by controlling everything stats ignore. Draymond Green lives in that second category. He sees the floor, he directs chaos, he anchors systems, he sacrifices shine for substance, and that's why numbers will never tell his story properly. If basketball were only about stats, Draymond Green wouldn't matter. But basketball is about control, communication, decision-making, positioning, and in those areas, Draymond is elite. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and comment. Do you think Draymond is the most misunderstood player of his era? Thanks for watching.